All right, so got an assortment of abrasives ready. Some rust converter stuff is kind of heavy duty, supposed to go only straight onto metal, so I'll just put that kind of in the worst places. And then I've got some rust converter spray paint. It's hopefully gonna work. Some undercoating, and gonna start with the skid plate first. I'll probably throw a coat of spray paint on that tank too, just to freshen it up. I'll scuff it up with a Scotch-Brite and update you after that, and then we'll kind of move on to the undercarriage on the Jeep today. So it's the goal. It's not something that I wanted to be doing, but I think it'll look really good afterwards, so I'm excited for that. Alright, so you can see that I'm about halfway through here. And, just going over it real quick with a grinder wheel. I really can't get in everything. I'll go back through with the drill, get some of these harder to reach places after I'm finished, like around these bolt holes, but really just trying to knock off the major clumps, the stuff that's gonna fall off and reveal rust under it. And then hopefully that rust converter paint will just kind of stick this all into one globby piece. Decided not to repair these holes just because I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Yeah, I don't need the structural integrity in this thing any more than it already has, which it's pretty solid all the way across. All the ribs are intact, so I'll keep on keeping on now. All right, done with just a rough sand and knock down all the rust on this pan here. So probably gonna do the rust converter first on all the just bare metal, super rusty areas. And then while that's drying, I'll move on to just Scotch-Brite on the tank itself before I just squirt it. And same with the little plastic spacer in there. So yeah. All right. Quick and dirty paint prep here. Actually, now that I do that, it's probably a better idea to just give this another pressure wash real quick. It's gonna get dust out a lot more effective than this. I don't really want to though, so I'll do it on the bottom of the Jeep though, for sure. I'll just give it a pressure wash after I sand. This is gonna be good for this boy. Alright, so I don't know, let's see how this goes. I think I'm just gonna put it on pretty thick and not worry about it too much. I was planning on just putting on the metal pieces, but some of this has, oh man, it spreads pretty easy. I might just put over the whole thing, honestly. Here's my skid plate, looking shiny and nice and beautiful. Minus a couple holes in it that are not factory, but that's okay. It's okay. So, gotta wait for an hour or two for that to dry. Probably be working on my harvester over there in the meantime. Let the dog go. Hi, dog. Back bumper and gas tank before. Undercarriage before. Alright. I'm only going to do this section that's under the gas tank when it's on the car. The rest of the undercarriage, if I do it, can wait for another day when this is running and driving.
How's it getting the goggles? What the heck? Ah! All right.
All right, after a very brief stint with the grinder, I did most of this with a hand brush. Just kind of agitating it, cleaning it up a little bit so that I can just get in here with the rust converter, because the grinder under here, while laying on the ground with the goggles fogging up, was not working for me. So this is as good as it's getting. I'm gonna wipe it down with some acetone, just throw rust converter on the rust, put the tank back up. It has come to my attention in the painting of this that clearly this giant hole here is not stock. Actually, some grinder work looks to have been done there. And I think it's to accommodate the rear bumper that was on this. It has a bit of a tow hook right here, a pull hook, but it's really kind of a hack job, and it's also really weakened this gas tank mounting piece of metal here. So it's easy to get to. It's right behind the rear bumper. I think I'll probably just go at that another day, and or not go at it if it just is good forever, but know that I noticed it and am consciously deciding to leave it for now. Boom shakalaka, baby. Wire wheels, some spray paint on the back bumper, and a whole lot of rust converter on the bottom. I realized rust converter is not paint, so it's not gonna stick super well to anything that was already covered, but hopefully it converts up that rust and it looks a lot better. So I'll view that as a success. Then over here on the ground, I got my nice, brand spanking new fuel tank here. Definitely not just spray painted black. Rust converter finishing up on the skid plate here. Just gotta dry that coat. And then we'll be able to put everything back up. I actually might get inconvenient or impatient here and put some gloves on and just kind of start mounting everything up anyways, because I think everything that's important is dry. Although before I mount, I am going to hook up the hose to a bucket, and I think crank or pull a vacuum to fill that hard line with gas, so I don't have to prime the whole system with the mechanical pump, because I've heard that that is not fun nor efficient. So I'll probably just be, I'll show you whatever I come up with. All right, I have no idea if you're gonna be able to see this, but I'm attempting this with the fill hose hooked up, all my other hoses hooked up. I'm just gonna see if I can't kind of get under it, put it on my chest, and lift it up. Everything's still a little wet, but that's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna sit on just right here. I can get my fill hoses over the frame rail, and then I can simply lift it up. Fill hoses are being rude now. I don't know if the fill hoses are a good idea to have on here. There we go. I'm trying to stick one of these back bolts through them. Oh, wait. All right. So, shoot. Got one of these back ones on. Thread that baby on. Okay, so one of my back bolts is on. Probably just like open your guys' face. And now I'm gonna try to get, oh nice. They're all conveniently lined up. I hope you can see that. That was excellent. I may or may not have gotten some rust converter on like all of these rear studs. I did. So we'll see if any of these nuts want to go back on. All right, so here's the deal. I got enough threads on two of those guys that I'm big chilling up here. Now I can put the front on, but I just realized I routed all the hoses over the front. So I'm gonna clamp my hoses if I do it as is. So. These ones are a bolt and a nut, so it's a little harder. Just so happens that for me, my, oh geez, that might fall on my face. I think I've got 3 in. Woo! All right, I'll let you know when I got all of them in. I think I'm lined up now. All right, there's my fuel line. Everything else pretty much disconnected. I got my 2 wires off my sending unit connected. I just quick crimped in a little plug here, and I'll heat shrink that together if it all is good. The last thing I need to do is my fill tubes, and then I think I need to fill it with gas. Is this recording? Oh shoot. All right, new cheapest battery AutoZone has. In, fuel connected, filter primed, 10-pound maul used to hold on. All right, we got power, couple lights, new batteries on, I'm in neutral. Okay, turn to park. Manual choke on, a little bit of gas. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, no, my mole. Shit. Oh, that probably wasn't. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Just flooded. I think it's just extra fuel. I don't think I'm leaking any. No, it doesn't look like it. It's all dry up here. All right. Let me get this maul. All right, I'm gonna start it up again. We'll see if it smokes that much. Whew. Oh, that was my bad. I turned off the camera. All right, there's only one way to see if it's gonna burn that stuff out. Let's see. Volts, oil pressure, assuming that that's correct, is good. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. All right. Let's put her in reverse. Oh shoot, I might need to clean out the garage behind me. I'll be right back. All right, I just remembered that little wire that was grounded to my rear bumper that I didn't re-ground. So you guys are my test to see if I have like reverse and mostly brake lights, because I need brake lights to go to the gas station. See if I make it to the gas station. See if I make it. I don't have to make any turns except for one at a stop sign, so. You guys can't see anything. Oh, but you can hear it though, yeah? Alright, I'll see you at the gas station probably. Woo! We got ourselves a running CJ, folks, and check this out. Check this out. Boom! KC lights. Making night and day. Oh my goodness. Alright, I need to steer. Yeah, it's wandering a bit, but has to be expected. I got parts on the shelf for that actually. Steering is next, and I probably need to replace these headlights as well, but we'll see. We'll see. The blinkers definitely are not working. To figure that out, it's luckily I'm kind of out by the farm. It's not a whole lot of turns to get here, so. All right, and the brakes definitely need to be adjusted. I don't know if it's a drum issue or if it's a distributor issue, but it'll be one of them. But after blinkers and brakes, probably tires, and a tune, badly needs a tune. I think we'll be on the road, man. I'm freaking pumped. I'm so excited. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. My gas works. Nothing's leaking. Nothing's leaking. When I filled the tank up all the way, I started peeing gas out of my return line that I didn't plug, I think. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Whoops. So I came back, stuck a little 1/4 to 3/8 adapter on there, and then routed this just like the axle vent, which is on the other fender, just right up there, and I've got it zip tied with the pre-existing fender holes there, and hopefully that's gonna stay. I have actually a rollover valve, cheap universal rollover valve ordered. That'll. Whew! I just cooked my face with my phone, but yeah, I have a universal rollover valve on order that'll go up there, and for now it's just gonna be open. But tomorrow I'll have that valve in, and it should be all buttoned up with a nice vented tank. And I'm good to go. I gotta move on to some electrical and wiring and make sure this is tuned nice. And yeah, I'll show you some videos of it running now though before we end the video.